Welcome to Cropper Flap. Potatoes are out, pumpkin vines are gone, the tomatoes are winding down, we've eaten most of the melon. Pulled out the cantaloupe vines. We've got one grouping here of watermelon that we have not pulled yet. I've just been leaving them out here for as long as I can, but I am gonna weigh those and take them in. I think most of them are Black Diamonds. And possibly a couple Sweetie Pies. The birds are absolutely loving these sunflowers. I cut them from the front yard and brought them back here, and they have just been devouring them and all the way around them. You can see on some of them where they've eaten and are eating. So I'm glad they're liking those. We'll be trimming the grapes after a while here. Second year. And it will be next year on this, so we should start getting grapes next year. We just had the one little tiny thing this year, and that was typical, but as soon as these go dormant, we'll be cutting them back. I've watched a few videos and have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do there, but this space is looking quite different. The second set of pole beans here, doing pretty good. Been getting quite a few beans off of those yet, which is nice to have a few things yet. These bush beans are about done. I pulled most of them out, but I ended up, more than I thought, really liking those. They were the Maxable, and they were a very long, thinner type of bean. I didn't think I was really gonna like them, but man, no strings, and they really did do better than I thought they were going to. So, still getting some beans. Peppers are, well, I just pulled a lot of peppers, most of what was ripe. There's still a few on here. Some of the tomatoes and these are starting to get a little bit of blossom end rot on them, so I thought I'd get them off of there, but we do still have a few for fresh, and we'll keep plugging away at those for some fajitas and such. We've cut a bunch of the tomatoes back quite a bit, so they're not blooming anymore. But they're starting to get on their last leg also. I think I'm gonna get maybe one more harvest of some beet leaves to put in the freezer for soups this winter. There's a few pretty nice leaves here yet. These peppers also still have just a few. Some of them have a lot less than others, but we'll keep eating them as long as we can, fresh. And I'm gonna show you some pictures later of what I harvested today, and that will be going into another batch of salsa and another batch of pepper jelly to use for some Christmas presents. So these are our sad tomatoes. These orange oxheart did really well all summer, but now the end of the season here, they're kind of icky. So I'm not liking that so much. This is the, I think, beefsteak here. They're just real small, but we're just taking what we can. And they're losing some nutrients and everything, but we're still getting a few little ones here and there just to eat fresh, make a few sandwiches and such. Oh, there's another one that's getting kind of bad. The triple crop is probably doing the best yet. It started late, but I think it's gonna go kind of late too. Cleaned out the green stock except for a few little things, and I'm getting a few little sprigs of celery that's growing back here and a little nasturtium. These long beans never really did get producing like I had last year. I was a little disappointed with them. It might have been too shaded here for them to get going, and I am going to try a different spot. These rattlesnake beans here are also still producing quite a bit, and they've been a little bit stringier than I'd like, but not bad. So they have been prolific, I have to say that. They've gotten a lot of beans off of this, and there's still a lot more here. So the strawberries are on their last leg of the season. We're still getting a few little teeny tinies here. And those will be put to bed pretty soon. I have gotten several really beautiful blackberries from this, and I'm anxious for it to grow again next year. I will show you some pictures of those too at the end. These are the Marglobe and Manitobas. They too are on their last leg. And these massive sunflowers, hoping that they're going to have some seeds in them this year. So, oh, Mr. Wasp, yes, you can have that. That's fine. So, things are winding down. I'm just going to put a few pictures here of some harvests that we've had over the last couple weeks. We are definitely calling this year a crop. Some of this has done way better than anything in my wildest dreams this year. And it gives me a lot of encouragement to do it all again. I hope you had a great crop, and I will be checking in a little less often But from the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota, let me know if you're having a crop or a flop.